YouTube, what is going on, man? It's your boy Jason from the Lock Talk. We're back for another MLB breakdown. Let's get straight into it. And we got a ton of games. I'm gonna go quickly through them, but let's go smoke the books. Let's get into it.
Let's smoke the books.
The Lock Talk.
All right, man. Look, it's good to be back. I've been kind of like going through some stuff, man. I haven't been really motivated to come up here and drop these game picks, but hey, man, I want to come up here. I want to be making a bigger focus going forward. I'm back, man. I'm gonna come and try to drop these probably late at night, the day before the game. So right now, I just dropped it at 12 o'clock. So hopefully you guys get these games before the game start. These games start at 6:40 p.m. I'm gonna go through all the games today. So if you have any questions or you have any opinions, put it in the comments down below. But I'm super excited to be back here, man. Let's talk about the first game on the board that I do see, man. And the first game is the Baltimore Orioles against the Cleveland Guardians. We have Brandon Young on the Baltimore side against the Cleveland Guardians. Cantillo, left-handed pitcher against another right-handed pitcher. And hey, man, look, the Cleveland Guardians have actually been playing pretty goddamn well, man. I mean, they were at one point one of the worst teams. I mean, they couldn't hit a ball to save their lives. But in this matchup right here, it looks like I think we have a pitching advantage with Cantillo. Cantillo has pretty good strikeout stuff, and the Baltimore Orioles are pretty terrible against left-handed pitching. I mean, they're ranked in the bottom quartile of the league in terms of WRC plus, pretty decently high strikeout rate, around 23%. So Brandon Young, he has not been good in his recent starts with the Orioles. And he's going against a Cleveland team who, very, very good left-handed starting team. I mean, Steven Kwan's back. I mean, a bunch of their players look to be all back and ready to go. And they had a pretty high-scoring game yesterday, and the Cleveland Guardians obviously pulled off at the end. So in this spot, man, just given the fact that the Orioles are not good against left-handed pitching, and the Cleveland Guardians bats look to be kind of, stepping back up. They're 4-1 in their last 5 games. I'm going to back the Guardians, even at this minus 140 price. Looks like the best line on the board today is on Bet365. So I'd say go grab it there. That'll be our first pick for the day, the Cleveland Guardians money line. All right, guys, next game on the board, we have the Detroit Tigers against the Pittsburgh Pirates. Another 6:40 p.m. Eastern time game. And then look, if you were on the last game, Paul Skeens finally got a win. I mean, I feel like this guy has not been able to get a win in any of his games, no matter how well he pitches, but they blanked them 3-zip. And now they have Mitch Keller against Casey Mize. Two pitchers who, I mean, they've had their moments. I mean, Mitch Keller, he was a fade last year for me. Casey Mize was okay. I mean, Casey Mize did not look good on his last game out, but Keller, man, very high strikeout rate, around 35% versus Mize's around his is around 18%. So I mean, I think Mitch Keller, he probably won't be on this team over the next few weeks as the trade deadline comes closer and closer. So I imagine, man, I mean, he's going to try to show out so he can impress his next upcoming team. But that's just my personal opinion, man. I mean, I think Mitch Keller is okay, but the big thing for me is really, where the runs are going to come from. I mean, Pittsburgh Pirates have been okay. I mean, they're favorites at minus 140, at plus 117. So there looks to be some decent value with them, in my opinion. I also like backing dogs more than I do favorites if I get the chance, but I mean, it looks like a lot of people are all over the Detroit Tigers for good reason. I mean, Mitch Keller has not been the most reliable starter, in my opinion. He does give up some hard contact. And in terms of like his last few starts, though, he's done okay, man. I mean, only gave up 1 earned runs against the Twins. Gave up 3 earned runs against the Kansas City Royals when they were not hitting anyone. Totally blanked the Cardinals. So, I mean, he's had moments of greatness, man. And not only that, I mean, he pitches the worst spots at home, though. That's the only thing that's a little concerning for me. And he's not good against left-handed bats. I mean, Detroit doesn't have a shit ton of left-handed bats, but I don't know, man. It's a tough game for me, man. I think there's value with the Pirates. I think Mitch Keller, he's looked okay in his last few starts. Maybe he has another great performance, but his worst spot has been at home, not on the road. So we'll see. The Tigers are obviously a very dangerous team. They're always going to be highly valued just based off their record, but it's a pretty close game no matter what, man. So I would lean with the Pirates, but not my favorite game on the board, man. I do think at plus money, it's almost kind of like a pick'em game, but it's really going to rely on Mitch Keller, how he does. All right, guys, next game on the board. We got the San Diego Padres, Edward Cabrera against Stephen Kolek. Miami, man, favorites once again. It's kind of insane. I mean, look, I took Miami yesterday. They lost, but I don't think. I mean, the pitching matchup is not that much better, right? I mean, Cabrera's a little bit better, but I mean, Kolek is not good. But I mean, the bats. I don't know. I guess the Padres have been not as good as Miami, but hey, look, I'll say this: the Padres bullpen has not been the best. Miami's bullpen's been okay, man. I mean, not as bad as the beginning of the year. But I honestly think that both pitchers could possibly pitch fairly well. Both games, I mean, 5 of the last 6 games in Lone Depot Park have gone to the under. Steven Kolek's not my favorite pitcher to back. Neither is Cabrera. But I think at this 8 number, I had this game capped around a 7.5. So I think we're getting some slight value. So I take the under 8 runs. Of course, Miami's bats can blow back up. Same thing with the Padres on the other side. I mean, they both have dangerous guys on both teams. But I actually think both pitchers can do fairly well. I think this could be another lower scoring game. So give me the under 8 in the Miami against the Padres game. All right, guys, next game on the board, we have the Cincinnati Reds against the Washington Nationals. Brad Lord against Chase Burns, man. Chase Burns, again, another prospect. He has a really, really high strikeout rate. The Nationals, a few years ago, even last year, won the highest strikeout teams. It's not been the case this year. And they actually hit a lot better at home than on the road. Cincinnati, decently sized favorites, around minus 130. What I can really say about this game, man, I mean, it's a tough one, man, because Chase Burns has obviously gotten crushed in a few games. He was tipping his pitches. He got cracked by, I think, the Boston Red Sox in his second game, but he has that strikeout stuff, man. Chase Burns has 25 Ks in 16 innings pitched. It's absolutely insane. Lord, 5 Ks in his last 12 innings pitched. So, I mean, he's done okay, man. I mean, look, where I want to go in this game, man, I mean, the weather's not the best in Nationals Park, or at least where Washington plays today. It's kind of cold. Park's kind of neutral on runs. I kind of like Cincinnati on the money line, but if I had to pick, man, I might lean the under. I think under 9, under 8.5, under 9. It's a little bit too many runs. I think Chase Burns can have success here. We'll see how he does against left-handed bats. Obviously, it's a small sample size on him, obviously, as he is a new prospect. A lot of teams have not seen him. But, you know, I think he's a really good starter, man. I think he's going to be a bright pitcher as the years come by. I mean, maybe he gets hit up in this game and doesn't have the best start. But I think he has the talent, man. I also think Brad Lord can maybe neutralize this Cincinnati Reds team. Overall, I will say this, though. If you look at Chase Burns' stats, he is not good against left-handed bats. So, I mean, that's his worst split. But again, he's only had 4 games in the major league. So we'll see how that ends up turning out as time goes on, as he improves. But I like the under or the Reds. But, obviously you take a big risk with a young starter like Chase Burns. All right, guys. Before I talk about this next game, man, I do want to ask you guys one thing, man. I mean, if you guys want to see me come up here and keep on dropping these plays, drop these gems, man, please hit that subscribe button and leave a comment, man. Leave a number 8 for the good vibes, man. Number 8's the money number. If you've been watching all my videos, it's been like that, man. So WNBA is also back today. So I also have WNBA in premium. So if you did want to join at a special price, go to that comment section down below. I'll put a link down there for you guys just for showing love since we're back on the YouTube. But yeah, man, the Boston Red Sox against the Philadelphia Phillies. Christopher Sanchez against Richard Fitz. And I mean, I don't like Richard Fitz. I think he's a garbage pitcher. He is not good. He gives up a lot of runs. I mean, Christopher Sanchez is one of the elite pitchers, one of the elite left-handed pitchers, as a matter of fact, in the league. So I do like him. I think he has a great chance to do very well in this spot. Obviously, you will have to lay a lot of juice if you do want to back him. The Red Sox have been a very competitive team on the hitting side. But I'll say this, over the last 2 weeks, they have not been the absolute blowout winning best against left-handed pitching. In terms of their batting stats against left-handed pitching, I'm trying to take a look right here. They're below league average. I mean, they have a very, very high strikeout rate, low hitting numbers. So I think Christopher Sanchez, as elite as he is, can get the job done. And I think these bats on the Phillies side can definitely get to Fitz. So I'll take the Phillies on the run line. Obviously, there's better ways to maybe play better games on the board. But I don't like personally laying run lines on home teams. But if I was forced to make a pick That's what I'll pick in this game. All right, we're going to chomp these away, man. Next game on the board, we have the New York Yankees. Max Scherzer against Schittler. I don't know how to say his whole name, but it is obviously a tough game because there's a division rivalry game. I mean, the Yankees have been okay. But the Blue Jays, man, I mean, they're a very good hitting team at home, particularly against left-handed pitching. Things have kind of changed as of late, but that's how the season has been so far. Things to definitely consider. I don't know, man. I like an over in this game. I think both pitchers can get hit. I think the Toronto can definitely get to Schittler. And on the other side, I mean, Scherzer is obviously a very legendary pitcher, but he is not the same man. I mean, we'll see how late he'll go in this game. I think he could probably go 6 innings, but if he runs into any trouble, we will see what happens. The Yankees bats have definitely been a little bit better. Both are K-dependent pitchers, but hey, man, I think both bats can get to each other's side. So give me the over 9. I think this line could even move to 9.5 as the time goes on, but we'll see. Give me over 9 in this ballpark, in this game, Yankees, Blue Jays over 9 runs. All right, guys, next game on the board. We're getting to the later point of the games. We have 7:10 Eastern Time. The Los Angeles Angels against the New York Mets. Kyle Hendricks against Frankie Montas. Hey, man, this is another tough game right here. I don't know, man. Even though this is a very pitcher-friendly ballpark, the weather's not that bad for hits, man. I'm in New York right now. It's very sunny. The weather's going to be good. Probably go enjoy the sun once I do this video. But I think this game is an over game, man. I think I saw this line as low as 8.5 at one point, but now if it's creeping up to 9, I'd still back. I think Frankie Montas can definitely get cracked by this Angels team, who's one of the best hitting teams on the road. And then on the other side, Kyle Hendricks can definitely get hit up by this Mets team. So I like an over in this game. I think both pitchers are very vulnerable to get touched up in the beginning. And yeah, man, I think the Mets can definitely get to Kyle Hendricks and vice versa on the other side. So give me an over on the Mets and Angels game. And all right, let's talk about this next game on the board. We got the San Francisco Giants against the Atlanta Braves. We have Landon Rope against, I don't know, I think his first name is Dyson. I don't think it's Dyson Daniels, but Daniels on the Atlanta side. And look, man, I think Atlanta's been a very, very good hitting team. They had a roadblock in the beginning of the year. They were not hitting well, but ever since they got Acuna back, this team has definitely been humming. I definitely like the Atlanta Braves going forward. I'm sorry, Davis Daniels on the Atlanta side. I apologize. But this game, man, is a tough one, man. I just don't think Landon Roop is really that great. I think Hayden Birdsong is the rightfully better starter among the younger guys. But overall, if I had to make a play on this game, man, it's tough, man. I think Landon Rope, sub-3 ERA in the last 5. San Francisco Giants bullpen is definitely a little bit better, in my opinion, than the Atlanta bullpen. But Daniel's been okay, man. He's been a good prospect so far. We'll see how he does. I mean, there's obviously a lot of question marks for any starting pitcher, especially a young one. But, you know, it's a close spread, man. It's a very, very close spread. The Giants obviously hit much better on the road than at home. It's been a thing all year long. And a lot of people are definitely going to back or want to back this Giants team. And I might have to go with them, man. I do, even though I've said bad things about Landon Rope, he has looked a little bit better as of late. And we'll see how he does against a very, very dangerous Atlanta Braves team. So at plus money or close to plus money, it obviously depends on what book you're on. I obviously go line shop to get the best book you can. And if you have any questions on that, you want to make sure you place your best play on the best book with the best odds, because that's how you maximize your ability to make money in this game, man. But if you take a look at Landon Roop's last few games, I mean, he's done okay, man. High quality starts. 1 earned run against the Dodgers, 1 earned run against the Phillies, and 2 earned runs against the Diamondbacks. So hitters row, man. I mean, even though the Dodgers have not been playing well, I mean, nonetheless, all very talented lineups. He's going into another one right here. We'll see how he does. But I'll back the Giants at plus money in this spot. All right, guys, I'm chopping away on this games, man. Next, we have the White Sox against the Tampa Bay Rays. Hey, man, if you took a look at this last game yesterday, White Sox won outright. My sheet actually had the White Sox to win money line, not even spread. So this one's a little bit tougher, though, because I don't think Davis Martin is a very good pitcher on the White Sox side. And Rasmussen has been one of the brightest pitchers on this Tampa Bay team. So obviously, you're going to pay a big price to back the Rays. We'll White Sox, obviously, I like if they go against left-handed pitchers. Obviously, I mean, they didn't yesterday, but hey, look, I mean, the White Sox might just be hitting, man. That's what the move might be. But hey, look, I don't know, man. This is a tough game. I'm kind of looking at my sheet right here, but I have to kind of back Tampa Bay, man. I think they had a good run against Shane Baz, but I think Rasmussen is a much, much better pitcher. I think the bullpen of the Rays are going to be a little bit better. I just don't like Davis Martin, man. I think I lean over or Tampa Bay run line. That's the only way I would do it. But again, I don't like laying run lines with home teams. I think they're probably better plays on the board. But hey, look, if you want to back this White Sox team who's been red hot, I don't blame you. Especially at money line plus 200. If you won yesterday with them, you could do it again. But I like the over or Rays. I like Rasmussen, man. So that's why I like to back good pitchers. And Davis Martin's not one of them, in my opinion. You're being kind of compensated for it, though. Next game on the board, we got the Kansas City Royals against the Chicago Cubs. Matthew Boyd against, they don't have, I guess, a listed starting pitcher here, but I have possibly Rich Hill as the possible starting pitcher for the Kansas City Royals. So if he does pitch, even so, I think the Chicago Cubs, even though I think they lost yesterday, they're the much better hitting team and have the much better starting pitcher. Rich Hill is an old pitcher. He is not, in my opinion, starter quality. So I think Chicago Cubs can definitely get to him. I think they can definitely put runs up on him. And I think Matthew Boyd, man, he shocked me. I tried to fade him against the Yankees. He absolutely dusted those guys. He's been excellent. Obviously, it depends on where he's pitching, though. The Chicago's weather is, let me see, it's okay, man. I mean, it's definitely not like perfect, right? Like there's some times where the wind's really blowing in and pitchers really, really benefit from that. But Matthew Boyd's best spots at home. I think he has a really good game today against this Royals team who, I'll admit the last two games they've been hitting, but at least in the last month, last 2 weeks, have not been the case. You're kind of running through a possible freight train with the Royals and the way they've been hitting. So again, another game that you might have to lay run line at home, which I do not love. But I think another way you could play is possibly the first 5 innings run line. You take, let's see, Chicago Cubs. I can't even go down. But if you can see here, let's see, minus the half at minus 150. I don't love it. The books are definitely making it hard to back good pitchers. But I would back only the Cubs in some fashion. But you're paying a big price to do so. Rich Hill, there's a lot of question marks with him. So I don't want to. There's no way I would want to back the Royals. But hey, man, I will say this: they definitely been hitting a lot better. And sometimes Matthew Boyd, this is a little bit anecdotal. His worst spots have been when you think he's gonna do well and doesn't do well at all. So yeah, man. Regretfully, so I have to just, for the sake of the video, back the Cubs. But I do think it's a huge pitching edge. I mean, there's no way I want to back Rich Hill. But maybe you could back those Royals bats. Next game on the board, we got Jacob deGrom against JT Ginn. And, oh, man, look, another game where I do think we have a huge pitching edge with the Rangers, man. And even the bats, I mean, the Rangers bats have definitely been performing very, very well. JT Ginn, in my opinion, is not, the best pitcher in the world. I think deGrom is the best starting pitcher in this matchup against this team. Top 3, man, I mean, I think overall they rightfully so are pretty big favorites. But again, I don't like laying run lines with teams at home. But for the sake of the video, I got to do it. So give me the Rangers run line at home. Don't love it. I don't like doing this type of play. But I just can't see how I want to back JT Ginn. But, hey, look, these are dogs that you could possibly maybe back. But maybe the under might be a better play. But I think this line kind of opened up a little bit higher, I thought. Let me see. But, yeah, give me the Rangers. Regretfully so, but another game where I kind of got to back the favorite, man. I mean, the pitching on the other side doesn't really get me excited at all. But we're almost done with these games, man. If you've been here for the past, let's see how long this video has been, 19 minutes, man. Shout out to you guys. I really do appreciate you guys. Next game on the board, I've tried to go thorough in this game, right? St. Louis Cardinals against the Colorado Rockies. Eric Fedde against Balak. I don't love this game. I don't like any of these pitchers right here, man. I think we can see a higher scoring game today. The weather's not super crazy in Colorado, so it's not like you're going to benefit a lot from being in Colorado, even though it's always will be the best hitting environment for any team. But yeah, give me St. Louis and Colorado over, was it 11 and a half? A high scoring number, but again, we're in Colorado. I think both teams get hits. Even though the Rockies have not been the best hitting team, I do not like Fetty in this spot. So give me the over in this game. All right, let's see. Let's keep on going, man. Let's get this going. Next game on the board. See, that skip. I feel like I skipped something. No, I didn't skip anything. All right. Next game on the board, we got the Houston Astros against the Arizona Diamondbacks. Let me pull this up real quick. We got Eduardo Rodriguez against Framber Valdez. Framber was actually supposed to pitch yesterday. They used Colton Gordon. And look, Arizona's been a good team against a good hitting team at home. Good against left-handed pitching. Houston, I just don't like Eduardo Rodriguez. Both guys can give up contact. They can strike out guys too, but I just think both teams can hit well in the spot. I like an over 8.5, even though both teams have been, both pitchers have been doing okay, right? Eduardo Rodriguez walks guys, gives up a lot of chances. Houston Astros, obviously, you saw yesterday, have been hitting well, man. And I don't think Eduardo Rodriguez is going to do well in this spot. But Framber could also get hit, man. An Arizona team that's very patient, has all their guys back, Carroll, Marte. I think they get some runs here. So I like an over 8.5 in this spot for the Houston and Diamondbacks game. All right, guys, we're almost at the very end. I think the last two games are right here. Next game on the board, we got the Milwaukee Brewers against the Seattle Mariners. Logan Gilbert against Jacob Mezorowski. And look, man, Logan Gilbert's been okay, but Mezorowski, he's been showing why he's been a top prospect, man. I love Mezorowski. And we're getting plus money. Brewers have been hitting. Seattle rightfully so has also been hitting to a certain extent, but I don't know. I think we get a lot of value with Mezorowski. Their pen has definitely stepped it up. They had the worst bullpen in the beginning of the year, and it's not been the case as of late. Seattle's bullpen's actually kind of fading as of late, so I think, the starting pitching is not that big of a difference. I think Mezorowski could also do very well. I think he can get strikeouts, limit the contact, and I think this Milwaukee team can possibly get to Gilbert as well. So give me the Brewers money line at plus 115 odds. I like this dog in this spot. All right, guys, you've been with me this long, man. I appreciate you. Definitely you guys showed me some love. Put in the comments, man, what's your favorite game? What games do you like? And last but not least, can you please hit that subscribe button, ring that bell, and leave the number 8 down below for the good vibes. Let's get some money, man. Let's go win these last games. And we got a really big game, man, because look, the Twins against the Dodgers. Dodgers finally getting some wins. They got Yamamoto against Simeon Woods Richardson. And look, Simeon Wood Richardson beginning of the year was doing terrible. I think they put him back into AAA or the minors. He did a lot better and has been really, really good as of late, man. I mean, I can't say anything bad about this guy, man. He's been doing very good. The big question is, who do we back? I mean, Dodgers are big favorites. Yamamoto, he got crushed in one of his last games against the Brewers, who we just spoke about. And look, Minnesota's not been that bad of a hitting team, man. I mean, over the last 2 weeks, Minnesota has been, let's see, I'm trying to look really quick. A top 10 hitting team against right-handed pitching, decently low strikeout rate. The Dodgers have been actually the worst hitting team. So they are big favorites. Obviously, I know they got Yamamoto, their ace pitcher, or at least one of their ace pitchers, depending on who's available. But, man, this is a big price to pay for the Dodgers, man. I honestly think, Simeon Wood Richardson is still getting priced like he's terrible, which, I mean, you take the overall season stats, yeah, I mean, he's not the best pitcher, but we look at his last few games, he's had excellent starts, man, whether he got wins or not. Look, against the Pirates, I think he gave up 1 earned run, gave up 6 hits, though. Didn't get the wins, not really his fault. I mean, if you give up 1 earned run, that's a quality start. He had another quality start against the Chicago Cubs team, who is very dangerous. Had only 1 earned run against the Marlins, got a win there, got a win against the Cubs as well. Went against a very, very dangerous Seattle team who hits very good on the road, gave up no earned runs, and went against the Brewers team, got the loss, gave up 3 earned runs, but Brewers, again, like I said in the last bit, one of the best hitting teams. So, I don't know, man. This may be something I'm missing. Like, I get it. Simeon Wood Richardson is not the best pitcher. I mean, he's had some history with this Dodgers team. And Yamamoto, He looked very, very good against the Giants where the Giants play. I mean, it's a very pitcher-friendly ballpark, and the Giants don't hit well at home. But before that, 3 earned runs against the Brewers, gave a 1 earned run against the White Sox, and for the most part, got cracked in a few other games, man. The Padres, the Giants before that, at home. His worst split is against right-handed bats, and I mean, the Minnesota Twins have a decent amount of right-handed bats, man. So I don't know, man. I don't know if I would want to lay this big price just because the Dodgers won yesterday. But maybe there's something I'm missing, man. I mean, Yamamoto doesn't pitch the best at home. Simeon Woods Richardson, I mean, again, he's not as good against left-handed bats. I mean, it's not like the Dodgers are filled with left-handed bats. Away, he is much worse on the road than at home. But again, I just want to emphasize, he's been doing a lot better ever since his, I guess, call it rehab, coming back from the minor and lower leagues. So I kind of want to back this Minnesota Twins team, man. I mean, I don't know if I want to take the money line, but this is, in my opinion, kind of ridiculous. I'd say money line or run line with the Twins. I think this game could also be a lower scoring game. So if you take the run line, this game could be like a, I don't know, 4-3 game, 3-2 game. I think this is a game the Minnesota Twins can outright win. But let's see, man. I'm going to take a dog here. Give me the Minnesota Twins plus 1.5, or you want to be a little bit risky on the money line. But guys, that'll be the last play for this game or this slate of games. If you want to see me back, make sure you show some love. And let's get this money, man. Let's smoke the books. I'll see you guys on the next one. Let's go.